Hello friends, myself Halavat Ramesh, Research Scholar, Department of Chemistry, Layla College, Chennai, University of Madras. Today I want to introduce very simple topic, general topic in chemistry, biochemical oxygen demand BOD and chemical oxygen demand COD. First I will give you introduction, definition of BOD and COD, then we will go to detail, and next video I will upload the total information about COD and BOD and importance of BOD and COD. You will see the first definition. What is COD? Right? First we will think the COD. What is the COD? Right? COD. First we will see COD. COD, the amount of oxygen required to oxidize organic substance presence in polluted water is called chemical oxygen demand. It is an important parameter to determine the quality of water. That is the concept of COD. What is the main concept of COD? In the important parameter to determine the quality of water. How much quality of water you can measure by the COD. Next one topic is COD. If you see that biochemical oxygen demand, the amount of oxygen is used by the suitable microorganism present in water during 5 days at 20 degrees Celsius is called biochemical oxygen demand. The BOD of pure water about 5 ppm, and if the greater than 17 ppm is highly polluted water. If you see that here, the 17 ppm, suppose the 17 ppm you will get the BOD value, the water is very highly polluted. If you get the 5 ppm, so the water is the pure water. So what is the BOD value of pure water? 5 ppm, right? Next we will see the definition in detail about this COD and BOD. Suppose if you see here, we can see the BOD, biochemical oxygen demand, in detail information. The BOD means biochemical oxygen demand. The first one point, excessive nutrient such as nitrate and phosphate commonly originate in domestic sewage, runoff from domestic fertilizer, waste materials from animal feedlots, packing plants, etc. This is the BOD, first one point. You can see the second one point, BOD, biochemical oxygen demand. These nutrients are responsible for water pollution primarily because they stimulate the growth of microorganisms which often increase the biochemical oxygen demand. Right? That is the second one point. If you see that eutrophication means well nourished or enriched is a natural process in many lakes and ponds which have a rich supply of nutrients. It also occurs as a part of aging process in lakes and ponds as nutrients accumulate through natural succession. Eutrophication, however, becomes excessive because of abnormally high amount of nutrients from sewage, fertilizer, animal wastage, etc. entering into the streams, lakes and ponds. These cause excessive growth of blooms of microorganisms and aquatic vegetations. So if you add these all things, then it will be excessive growth of microorganism, aquatic vegetation. You can see the next one, most secondary sewage treatment plants are capable of participating solids and inactivating most bacteria in the domestic sewage, but they are incapable of removing basic nutrients such as nitrate, phosphate, ammonia, nitrogen, etc. The secondary sewage treatment plants are capable of precipitating solids material. If you see that, take a water, you can see the n number of solid materials will be available in water. So what will do the BOD? They will incapable of removing basic nutrients such as nitrate, phosphate, ammonia and nitrogen, etc. You can see these nutrient stimulate algae growth and lead to plankton blooms. The blooms of green algae create problems of oxygen supply in water. What is the main concept? If you See the pond water, you can see the upper layer is completely green, like lotus plants, various plants will be growth in water stagnation. So what will happen in water? Fishes also, some microorganisms will be live in be survive inside that water. When they exist under the abundant sunlight, they contribute the oxygen to water through a process of photosynthesis. But under condition of prolonged cloudiness, they start decaying and consume more oxygen than they produce. This causes decrease of oxygen in water. If we see that some plants will grow in water, what will happen? They will do photosynthesis. Plant will prepare self using the sunlight. The self they will prepare food and they will be start to growth. But they are not supposed to. They are not supply the water inside. It is completely covering the water surface layer. So what will happen? This cause decrease the oxygen in water. Moreover, bacterial decomposition of organic matter also require the oxygen, and with heavy loads of oxygen content of water may decrease to such an extent that most fish cannot survive in water. Fish will cannot survive in water. We thus conclude that there is a close relationship between organic matter and dissolved oxygen in water. What is the relationship between organic matter and dissolved oxygen in water? Suppose the fishes is living in water means they need some oxygen, and organic matter you need the some mineral also, food. So these are the have the relationship between that organic matter and oxygen, dissolved oxygen. Thus water is measured by the biochemical oxygen demand, that is called BOD, biochemical oxygen demand, which is the standardized measurement of the amount of oxygen required by microorganism to cause the breakdown or decomposition of organic matter in water sample over a period of 5 days at 20 degrees Celsius. Already I given the definition in above in what is the meaning of BOD, right? The result is called as 5 days BOD is expressed in milligrams oxygen per liter of water, milligram per liter of water, or in ppm. Already I given that first sentence, right? So 5 ppm water means water is pure, and 17 ppm you will get the water is highly polluted, right? So the pure drinking water on the monthly average should have 5 days BOD in the average 0.75 to 1.5 milligram per liter. BOD values of raw sewage run from 200 to 400 milligram of oxygen per liter of water, 200 to 400 ppm. BOD values of several hundred milligrams per liter indicates strong sewage. In fact, drinking water should have BOD less than 1 ppm. BOD of say 70 milligram per liter polluted water indicate that the biodegradation of organic matter in 1 liter of sample consume the 70 microgram of oxygen. That is the standard of BOD. You can see the next one. BOD values are very important when they signifying that oxygen supply dissolved in water will be so greatly reduced that fish no longer survive in water. Suppose in water there is no oxygen, the fishes will can't survive in water. Second one point, that condition for the propagation of dangerous bacteria will exist. Bacteria also will be can't live in water, they will exist. Next one topic is COD, chemical oxygen demand. Although BOD tests indicate the amount of total organic matter, there are so many drawbacks in BOD. To compensate them, chemical oxygen demand test is carried. It is an index of the total organic content of water, oxygen demanding substance in water. COD is already measurable parameter for streams and industrial waste studies and control of water treatment plants. The method of measurement of COD depends upon the chemical oxidation of the sample with a strong chemical oxidizing agent such as potassium dichromate K2Cr2O7. K2Cr2O7 is one of the strong chemical oxidizing agent. which is capable of oxidizing all the organics. You can see the various water plants people, they will do the COD test by using the potassium dichromate oxidizing agent. The result of the analysis are usually expressed in terms of oxygen that would be needed, because oxygen is not itself used to oxidize the contaminant of the same final product obtained at the standardized analysis. COD may therefore be defined as the amount of oxygen required by organic matter in a sample of water for its oxidation by a strong chemical oxidizing agent such as K2Cr2O7. It is expressed as a ppm of oxygen taken from the K2Cr2O7 solution in a 2 hours. You can calculate like that the COD calculation. Suppose I wrote here BOD, but suppose it is not a BOD, actually this is the COD, right? COD, right? I will write here COD, right? So COD test is usually influenced by the following factor. What are the factors to affect on the COD, chemical oxygen demand? Type of microorganism, first one point, and second one pH value of water, and third one is the presence of toxic materials, and fourth one nitrification process, and fifth one reduced mineral matter. These are the factor affecting of the COD, right? From that too I can close today class. If you like this video, please click on like button, share, comments, and thank you for your great patience. Bye, see you.